yeah, we did get a new trailer, and this was a Dante centric trailer. So there's a lot here. There's a lot. We got a lot of reveals. We got our first looks at Lady and Trish, and also V. Guys, what do you think about the new trailer?
So as far as the new trailer goes, we know that that leak that we talked about last time, that's basically confirmed to have been real. Meaning we're gonna see Lady and Trish probably in those positions where they got taken out. Meaning we might see a death. I'm just saying. I'm putting that out there.
I don't want it. I've already said I don't want to be. I don't want to be lady that dies.
Yeah, first of all, they look stunning. Both Lady and Trish. They look absolutely
I'm gonna
stunning.
say I do have a complaint, and it was made on one of our Facebook groups that that why is Trish wearing a bustier if she doesn't have that big of a chest to begin with?
Well, didn't she have a bigger chest in previous games? And it kind of seems like with the designs, they've kind of toned it down a lot. Like if you
Yeah, I
take a
can see
look
that.
at Lady's design, before she would just wear like the booty shorts, but now it looks like she's got some kind of chapped thing going on.
Yeah, just give her freaking cargo pants. Also said in the group.
Yeah, it's a different time. So I can definitely understand why they've toned it down a little, the sexuality of the female characters, but they still look pretty fucking hot. So I'm cool with it.
I just want Lady to get rid of the jacket. She doesn't need it. You're gonna wear that shirt, get rid of the jacket.
And not only Lady and Trish, we got so much more here. We got a lot more gameplay, and Dante's a man. I mean, come on, this is what I've been waiting for. When Devil May Cry 5 got announced, this is what I have been waiting for. I've been waiting to see more of Dante, and this is what we get. I think it's awesome.
I mean, for sure, Dante's reveal of his Devil Trigger, it still sparks that excitement, and I love seeing one of the Devil Arms that uses a lot more hand-to-hand combat. That's something that I feel it was really lacking back in DMC Devil May Cry with the Erics.
Right.
Well, I can say this that honestly, I think the older weapons are gonna, at least some of the older weapons are gonna make a return in this game, and I think that was ivory that we saw in DMC one.
Yeah, and we did see a few new weapons in this trailer, and we saw more of him and the motorcycle. Holy shit! Every time I watch this trailer, it's like I just cannot wait to play this game and do all these insane combos.
Yeah, it may pull. Like I say, this will be the game that pulls Dongery out of retirement. He'll come back and make combo videos all over the place.
To be fair, I thought it was interesting from a story perspective because within the trailer, we see Dante at Devil May Cry, kind of chilling at his desk. And we initially thought that, it was going to jump right into the action with Dante coming back from hell on the motorcycle, and then he just kind of jumps right into the action. But it looks like, someone's actually approaching Dante over this after his return.
I found it kind of concerning that he said the water needs to get cut back on and the toilets need flushing. So this man's been going to the bathroom and toilets that are unflushed. Hold on.
I'm more concerned that no one's been keeping up with the place while he's been gone. Fucking Dante can't afford house cleaners or anything.
Shoot, he never has any money because Lady always takes it with interest.
Look, I mean, who wouldn't give her money with interest?
I mean, hey, good point.
Yeah, that's true.
And obviously, we do have to talk about V, which was he appeared near the end of the trailer. We already saw him in the leaks, but this time we have the official reveal. A lot of people have been making the comparisons to Kylo Ren from Star Wars. Obviously, that's I definitely can see that. So, but that doesn't mean it's not a bad thing. I think he looks he looks all right.
I'm gonna say with the leaks, his reveal was kind of cheap to me. Honestly, I wish I didn't see those leaks, but knowing that I was gonna run into them anyway during this podcast, uh, yeah, he's okay.
Taking V into account here, he seems like a very well-read character. Um, kind of a more intelligent one. But as far as I know, as far as his design goes, I think I was the only one who compared him to Kylo Ren. I thought I was the only one.
No. The entire internet has been doing that.
Yeah, you were the first one that I heard that from, and then once the official reveal came out, I've been seeing tons of comparisons to Kylo, and I like Kylo, so I don't really see it as a bad thing.
I mean, I've seen him nicknamed Finn Swolo, so
But I want to know is like who exactly is V? Like, do we really need him as another playable character in this game? Isn't Dante and Nero already enough? I mean, like, I don't know. I'm
well,
conflicted here. Obviously, we need to know more about him as a character and who he actually is. But I don't know. Right now, it's like just give me more Dante, as much Dante as possible. That's what I really want from Devil May Cry. Like that's what I wanted in any Devil May Cry game, as opposed to other characters.
well, you found out during the trailer that he's the client that gave Dante the job.
Right. But like, we don't know a ton about him as a character, so I don't know.
Any guesses?
Maybe we'll see some surprises, a betrayal. Not entirely sure.
I mean, it's interesting for sure because you take a look at how Dante plays. He's got his guns, he's got his devil arms, and he's got that new shotgun, which looks pretty sweet. And then you see how that plays versus how Nero plays, and how he seems to rely on that devil breaker and the mix up of that. If you take those two into account, V is probably going to play very differently than the other two.
Yeah.
I mean, we might see him come in with a whole different weapon set than them. Like, there's a high chance that he might not come in with a giant sword at all. He might have his own little magic combos that we don't know about.
They are showing his cane off in certain shots, so maybe his cane is how he counts his magic or does attacks.
Yeah. Good point. And I just hope his personality is interesting enough to while we play as him, because that's obviously an important factor. The personalities of the characters in this franchise. So if he's interesting enough, obviously I'm gonna give it a shot. But I'm not entirely sure yet how I feel about him being another playable character.
Well, to speak to his character, I did find it pretty cool that he does express himself through poems that he writes himself. He is well read and very scholarly. So if there is any connection to Virgil, that might be it. But that's about all I'm going to see.
Yeah, and also, what do you guys think about the atmosphere and the environments in the trailer itself?
The atmosphere is exactly what I was talking about last time, with it being much more dark, and even in the brightly lit scenes, there's still a lot of darkness within it. It's a lot more blue. It's a much more somber tone.
Yeah, I agree. The lighting is a lot moodier this time around, and you can see the situations the characters in don't always fare well for the characters. You can tell they're the environments they're in are now dangerous.
Yeah, and it looks great, and it does obviously have a darker tone to it, which is completely fine. And we did see a little bit more of Nero as well in this trailer. I'm excited to see the interactions between Nero and Dante. I really am, and not just that, just Dante and everyone else involved here. And we also got the interaction between him and Nico. So that was pretty cool.
It's interesting to find out that Dante is basically the equivalent to a celebrity to
Right.
certain people.
Yeah, and it's to be expected. He's done so much, and obviously he's a lot older now, so I like the approach to him being this celebrity, if you will. And also, speaking of the old age, man, he sounds old as well. He doesn't just look old; he sounds old. I don't really like that.
Look, I mean, hell will really age you. You got to give him a lot of credit for, despite the fact that he sounds old, he looks old, he still has that same goofy vibe. He's like a really cool dad or uncle to all of us now.
Yeah, uncle. Like that's not a good thing. That's not how Dante should be.
No, I think it's fair. He's there as a mentor. He's got to show the youngsters how to do it. Even though he's past his prime, he's still out there doing it because his body lets him do it.
Yeah, but I never want to see him past his prime. I want to see him in his prime. Even though we have had 3, 4 games of him in his prime, I just want to. You can continue this forever. I don't see why you have to make him a hell lot older.
I mean, it probably ages eventually.
Just take a
Not
look
in
at
video
other
games.
franchises that have gone on long, that have aged up the characters. Take a look at God of War. Take a look at Uncharted. They all end with the characters much older. Like, these characters can't stay young forever outside of doing prequels.
Hell, I'll even go to Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, they aged Bulma up, but nobody else was like they aged a day. So
Yeah, but like when you have the Uncharted comparison, Nathan Drake is still Nathan Drake. There's not really much of a change from Uncharted 1 to 4.
yeah, but here's the thing. If it suits the story, they're gonna get older. I mean, there's a reason why the kids on South Park are the age they are now. If they got older, the things they did wouldn't be believable.
Yeah, if it fits the story, that's what matters. But hey, I would not mind playing 5, 6, or 7 more games with him in his prime at the height of his powers. But we'll just have to wait and see where this goes.
Who knows? Maybe he's like a wine. He just gets stronger as he ages.
Good point.
I think he looks better now than he did in, most other games.
And the thing is, he's not so reliant on fashion this time. He's not wearing 7 belts this time.
He looked good in DMC4.
He needs to be wearing 9.
Oh God.
I don't get what you guys are talking about. He looked great in DMC4.
Okay.
He looked good.
Go for it.
He's Dante. He's not from Kingdom Hearts. Doesn't need that many belts.
Oh, another Kingdom Hearts jab.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, that box art looked really, really good. Except they have way too many characters on it for my liking. The box art was really good looking.
It's gonna be the best game of all time.
Alright. No, don't say that.
Alright, and that was not the only trailer we got this week. We also got this Mega Man crossover. So, yeah, Nero, one of his double breakers will be the Mega Buster from Mega Man. It looks fucking stupid.
I mean, but guess what? So, Mega Man, let's get down to it. Outside the universe he's in, Mega Man looks kind of stupid outside the universe he's in.
Outside the universe, yeah, but like, in this universe, it doesn't look good.
I'd like to take things a step further. You take a look at any game that Capcom's made. They tried to basically promote other games within them. I mean, take a look at the Dead Rising series. Fucking, you could get moves from Street Fighter, Mega Man. I mean, it's only a surprise that they didn't cross over with Resident Evil somehow. And even then, I'm sure if you look, there's some kind of Easter egg. It's not a surprise. And I'm sure if you don't want to use that double breaker, there's probably a setting where you can make it so that it's not there.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with Capcom crossing over another franchise with DMC, but with this, I mean, hey, I'm not a Mega Man fan, so there are people out there that will like this, but from the trailer, it looked pretty dumb.
I'm gonna be honest here. I was disappointed when I found out that the levels didn't switch to 2D. I saw a little promotional thing at the bottom. It's like the camera angle has been changed for promotional purposes. You had a perfect chance, Capcom, and you blew it. 2D DMC.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's what we wanted.
Hey, let me put it to you like this: do you want the crossover with Dante fighting zombies? He's too OP to do that.
True. I don't want that.
Okay, so if it wasn't Mega Man, what would be the perfect crossover from Capcom?
Strider.
Ooh,
True.
yeah, that is great. I can see that. But
Or if you want to go the opposite direction, Captain Commando in terms of silliness.
I prefer Strider.
Who was the character? I think it was Arthur or something. The knight.
Yeah, it's
No.
Arthur.
Crossover with him.
That'd be funny, but no.
Damn.
Better than Mega Man.
Yeah, no, I still like the Mega Man vibe. Like, why not? Mega Man hasn't had his own game in a while, so let's give Mega Man what he can get.
It's alright to me. I mean, I'm probably not going to use that double breaker a lot, but it's fine.
It just looks dumb on his arm. That's the thing. It looks so big.
Would you rather the fork one, or maybe the one that its description makes me think that it's a vibrator?
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. You may not even have to use the Mega Buster as a gun. You can bludgeon enemies to death with it.
I mean, hey, I guess I'll probably test it out one time and we'll never use it again.